Yo, good morning everybody and welcome to the stream where I will be playing the Brawl. Just started today, I think a couple of hours ago, and it's about a swarm of the Undead. It's +2 strength for all the Undead units. It's called Swift Demise. And as you can see, a lot of people have already been climbing the ladder leaderboards. So 76 is the current number 1, Palma Grill, Berry Surrey, XD. So a lot of known faces already. For now, I just started with the most. Well, let's select the correct deck. Just basically pushed in all the undead, just to get a feeling on how strong they are. And then when we play a bit more matches, probably we'll shift to a stronger deck, optimizing it, and get something that's worth grinding through the 100 crowns plus. But for now this will do most likely. There's been an update on the matchmaking, so let's hope that I don't face too many 11, 12 HP opponents. So basically Grim Couriers, 9 strength and 3 mana, which is pretty good. Forgotten Souls also becomes a good card. Recruits and Devastators, if you can use this in combination with Forgotten Souls, it's quite nice. For now, let's just see. Oh, Shady Ghoul is also pretty good. 8 mana, 2 movement. Let's start with that one. Give him thumbs up and a handshake. Yo, what's up, Massimo and Olu and Cap? Welcome. So, Harvester Souls not included. Not sure. Harvester Souls is a strong card. I'm not sure how quick everything will be over. I will definitely cycle it. Hopefully get a cheap card. This is nice. I will try to keep my Devastators and Forgotten Souls in hand until I can play them both at the same time. Just to see, to get that 12 damage done. Yeah, let's find out if how quick the games are. I'm not sure that Shadowvan is that, or Undead is that strong. Wouldn't be surprised to see people playing Winter Pact in the end again. So just play the same swarm deck from ladder. Yeah. Wow, I don't think I have a lot of Undead cards. I think this is the first time I actually play with Mischiefs, because I'm not a big fan of this card. Lasting Remains is also funny. 17 damage. But I got a bit of an awkward hand at the moment. So that's pity. Because I really want not to float 2 mana. How strong is this? I like this. Ah, come on. That's so mean. Well, now I might be in a pickle. I was just hoping it would buff this one, so this would be stay alive. He will definitely clear the board now. If he doesn't, then he is a fool. And I also will psych out Devastators. Not gonna use that anytime soon anymore. Yeah, mischiefs might be good, but this is way more value. So let's keep with the Lich Summoners. Can also play it like this. So it also triggers. And now I have a bit more front. For the Grim Couriers, for example, and Shady Ghoul. Get these guys in. Swarm in a nutshell, it just works. I had some trouble with Swarm. Especially with aggro Swarm, I don't feel it's that strong anymore. Bushing of Grove. If only. Alright, we have 8 mana. So most likely gonna play these guys. 7. Let's just kill it. And I'm a bit scared that he will block it and then I don't get a token. I don't have to have a lot of front. Grim Couriers can just walk inside, especially now with double box and gifted recruits as backup. So these will do pretty well. Yeah, Mischief just gets the job done, chipping it down, so these guys will be lethal. Can also cycle Harvestral Souls just to fun, to maybe I will get an Lasting Remains. And I will just... I actually need that card. And do we want to try our luck? Let's just play super safe for now. We have our Lasting Remains, so most likely I will anticipate that something will be spawned here. If I played Grim Couriers, then the buff could be on the Lich Summoners. Or I could just kill these guys. Whatever. Well. Let's troll a bit. I'm gonna win anyway. And I'm just gonna win with Lasting Remains. It will all be fine. That's a long time ago that Lasting Remains would have been a victory. Good for crowns, and we get coins from the matches. So Brawl became much more handleable, since we can actually earn a lot of coins now. So I'm super happy with that. Wait, with what? Why should I wait? I will just continue. Surprise! $14 HP. Well, always gonna cycle Harvester. Shady Ghoul. I think this is the best card you can have first player, because it's very hard for your opponent to deal with it. You might have Shady Ghoul and then green prototypes. I think getting coin from Brawl will be what... Yeah, I hope it will, well, at least it's already way better since it's there. We're not gonna use Forgotten Souls anytime soon, so just let's Do it like this to keep these guys on front. Keep the pressure on. I doubt he will have an Dark Harvest or something. Oh, nice. Well, you can always have a look and then see how it goes. And good luck with your studies. Even use it defensively. Yeah, this will be easy. His card levels are just too low. Just a matter of time. Alright. Give me these things. And also doing quests in Brawl. Was it already there? Don't think so, right? Yeah, first reward. Cabin Girls. That's 15 coins. $15 coins. I really wonder if in the end we will always be playing Winter Pact. Gift of the Wise. This might be a chance for Swarm to be just too aggressive. So that Gift of the Wise won't be strong enough. Well, let's keep Devastators for now, but cycle these ones out. Right, Arctic Fox 117, also 18 HP, so it looks like the matchmaking is getting way better before the update from this week. Always move these guys off the shadow. That's very important. Well, let's just clear out the board on his side. This way he doesn't have any front. He will push forward, so if I hopefully cycle into something in like those guys spawn a token behind. Yeah, everything is gonna be very aggressive, no one. Grim Careers. These guys aren't just that powerful yet. I think we will just cancel each other out. This way at least this one keeps my front up a little bit. Oh, Lasting Remains. It's always so fun. Yeah, the games won't last too long with Lasting Remains in deck. Yeah, and then I will just counter Lich Summoners. Oh, this is super annoying. Let's cycle this one for something better. This cancels each other out, which is nice. Also, this one is a bit more front. And then good base defense. Try Winter without mana gain. Why would I ever do that? If you don't use Gift of the Wise or Frozen Core, why would you play Winter Pact? It's like all the cards you want to play as Winter Pact are very expensive. And you just want to risk it and try to clear the board and keep the mana gain and just overpower your opponent. You can use as a level 4 Restless Goats. Well, this is basically something. Just want a cheap card. Well, it doesn't work. a bit awkward. Just cycled out all my finishers. Well, I got the Devastators. That's the one thing I keep. Forgotten Souls. Harvester of Souls, 6 mana, 12 strength. Well, let's see if we can get a Shady Ghoul. That will be insane, because then it will be a 10 strength copy plus 2, so it will be a 12 strength copy. And a spawn of 5 strength. With 2 movement. So these guys can change the world. I can also make a... let's see. Not gonna play right now. So if we have this, 4, 7. Let's just cycle out the Harvesters again. And go very aggressive from this point forward. I will definitely use this one. And place the Knights right there. Use Forgotten Souls to push everything forward. So I have a lot on his baseline. And if he maybe goes through some of it and keeps a unit on his baseline, I will use Lasting Remains to finish it off. And if it then still survives, I also have Vindicators and Mischiefs. Might be a bit better. I doubt he will be able to kill me at 18 strength and still in the middle row. Yeah, I think the meta changed for Winter Pack so much that we cannot play without mana gain. But that's also what makes Winter Pack unique. Well, it was always a freeze, but it's a bit changed. Well, let's do another Lasting Remains finisher, because these guys are brutal. Like the Horn of Vengeance. Just ramping through all his units. Pretty awesome. Yeah, I think if you change the mana gain from Winter Pact, then the whole kingdom needs to be changed. Because everything is orientated for those strong guys. But yeah, it's a very tricky balance. Because if it becomes just too strong, then you can just easily steamroll your opponent. Ooh, nice. Another Shady Ghoul. This is also good, but let's cycle it for now for Lich Summoners. Now, so far everybody is trying out the Swarm and the Undead decks. There will be a point where I will start replacing stuff. Like I haven't played Devastators once. And for now it's just basically 4 mana with 7 strength. Which is weak. Alright. This is good for my Lich Summoners. Definitely. I could also play Devastators right here. Come on, dude. Why? But this is better value-wise, because he could double movement and destroy everything. But the chances to play Devastators was just in reach. Ah well. And have any of you already been grinding the Brawl matches? Whoa, what's going on here? Is this guy really doing this? Is he giving me another 5 strength? Some people are just insane. That's for sure. Let's just go crazy. Let's push all these units forward. Make it super awkward for him. Have a constant stream of damage in his base. Next turn, double box and Devastators on the left side. Let's make it awkward for him. Nice. Yeah, I think for most people this get the Mythic book. If you can get the Mythic book, then you probably are already happy. I wonder how much gold you guys need to invest to get the Mythic book. So if you know that number, then feel free to share it here. I played to get the Elder. I'm not the biggest fan. I think Cap also, Feeding Pizza, asked me about the Elder. Doesn't feel that exciting, I guess. Like if we look at it. Let's have a look at the new Elder, Petrified Fossils. So on level 1, 5 mana, 4 strength. So that's and 1 movement. So it's not strong. So it's like a little bit under the curve. And then with its ability, after surviving damage, randomly command all weaker friendly units to move forward. Which is cool, because the whole command is a thing in Swarm. But after this guy receives damage, let's say it gets 1 damage, then it will look at all weaker friendly units. So only units with 1 or 2 strength will get pushed forward. What does it do if you command the 1 and 2 strength units forward? If you can, like, I really want this Elder, but I just don't see in what kind of Swarm deck I can play this. Like the only thing I can imagine is that you want to play this and then flop the board with weak units. For example, in my case it will be level 5 or level 8 or level 4 or level 5. And then it will push forward the double box. This is literally the only unit it push forwards. Or damage units. And that way I can like block my opponent's baseline. Well, is that worded? 5 mana. Let's see. Maybe other people can prove me wrong. I hope. Just for now, I think that card is needs to well, no current deck I've ever encountered can use that kind of ability. Like if it was for Shadowfen, then it would be nice, because then you can move all your toad tokens forward. But how should I not think aggressive with it? Like, what's the use of the ability? It needs to add some value, I guess. Nee. Let's give Masai 3 the thumbs up and the shaky. Cycle this one. Well, this is 8, but this is mana efficient. So let's do this one. Counter these token satires. This guy is pretty high level if he already has head start level 5. Yeah, but if you play it defensively, then basically the units who are standing on your baseline to defend against 2 movers will get pushed forward. So you basically lose your defense line. Not gonna play this one. I think at this point I need to play more mana efficient, because I would like to play this one, but if I play it like this, makes a bit more maybe not, because now Lich Summoners will get some problem getting a target, and this is 8, so Vindicators doesn't do much. It's gonna be a tricky match. He had a very good start with his head start in Green Proto. Well, let's hope that Petrified Fossils eventually will get a place in the meta. I just doubt it. This sucks so hard. Oh, this is good. Hopefully buff these guys. Yeah, we need to take this 7 damage, and I'm super happy that Summer Militia has spawned right here. So I'll hopefully cannot push forward. That's okay. That's less okay. It's actually super annoying. And I think this is game, right? Cannot do anything. Vindicators doesn't do shit. So I think we're already getting to a point where I need to make a deck proper. I start playing real cards, because if I face opponents who actually make real decks like this, then just putting all the undeads in your deck isn't sufficient. Make a copy and then give the handshake and concede. Yeah, but it only moves the weaker units, right? I think it will move all the units, but in a random order. Command all weaker friendly units to move forward. So basically it will just pick random weaker units off the board and let them push forward. And once all the weaker units have moved forward, then its ability is done. So which cards can we change? Let's change with 1 card at a time. So Devastators is really bad. So for now, replace it with the Beast of Terror. Also collect coins. It might be that this this Brawl is too quick for. Oh, by the way, what was this? It's like a sale. Getting more stuff. More rubies. Right, against Mr. Mikolab 1. Oh, this sucks. Not much strength on the board. Maybe I should use an extra 2 mana cost card. Oh, this guy is Shadowfen. What is he thinking? Let's prop it, and then Beast of Terror can destroy all those little guys. Oh, just put Grim Careers in his base. Didn't expect to see a Shadowfen deck. Yeah, he might put a Toxic. But then I will just clear the board again. Put it here. So I might be a bit safe. Like against all these unit type decks, a lot of people are gonna play cards like Beast of Terror. So it's a bit scary. People think they can get away with a Toad deck, for example. This is a bit annoying. But let's just ignore my opponent completely. We don't need to care about our opponent. We just need to push forward. If he can deal 4 damage, then the Grim Couriers can do the rest. Most likely Toxic on this spot. So what is mana efficient? Let's ignore Forgotten Souls right now. Not really getting something better. I think we will just do it like this, the double box in its absence. And hopefully something sticks. And I play Lasting Remains next turn. Just to keep front. And it will be fine. So that's 9. It's still 8. Oh, it's annoying. But it's fine because Lasting Remains will just walk through right here. Lasting Remains, the end is coming, this 10. So let's kill more ravens. Shake down. I'm definitely gonna keep Lasting Remains. That's doing a pretty good job, especially if you're in a good position. It's a nice easy finisher. Another 15 HP, Pharah 1. This is a Swarm player. Second, and I got Mischief, so that's pretty fine. So, I'll start chipping him down already. And if he has only 15 HP, then it's problematic for him. Getting the damage on his base. Look at this island. It's like a shaker. I think I will just keep everything. Come on, dude. There's a button here. It's called End Turn. Feel free to press it. So next turn, most likely, or you can hope for to cycle for a 3 mana cost and play it with Gifted Recruits. We might also get lucky and get the Summon Militia. And then it works pretty well with Lich Summoners or Beast of Terror. For now, I think this is easy. Let's just see what we get. Grim Couriers. It's not as much strength as a Lich Summoner, so most likely I will cycle it away in the hope for to get a 3 or a 1 mana cost card. Yeah, this might even, no, barely enough. So basically this gives me the most value. So let's just do that one. And let's keep Beast of Terror. If he spawns more stuff, then I can just use Beast of Terror to destroy everything. Would really love to get this card on level 5. Because then its ability also kills the tokens from Dreadvance. Because those are 4 strength on max level. Is this guy really playing and say what? What's going on here? It's so awkward. Oh, Beast of Terror doesn't do much. This is 7 strength. So that does not do much either because it will just fall flat. Cycle out Vindicators. Let's just use this one to be a bit more mana efficient so we can gift the recruits next turn. I'm not that scared yet of dying because he's on 6 mana and Lasting Remains will be active for him the next turn. It doesn't do anything. Cannot win yet, right? So that's pretty annoying. And this doesn't defend my base. If I play this one, I'm gonna play this. Don't think I will play these guys anytime soon. Just for Herald's Hymn. Hopefully it will spawn something here. Yeah. Yeah, it's super awkward. This one can be dealt with Shady Ghoul and a Mischief, and it's just spend on short. Oh, getting on 5 HP might not be too bad, but if he has Vindicators and it hits 3 targets, then I'm dead for sure. So basically, Mischiefs is annoying. What I can do. Well, basically, Shady Ghoul, Forgotten Souls, and Gifted Recruits will clear up everything. Place these guys right here. I can put Shady Ghouls on top of his. Then I'm front. So now I'm just scared because I have 5 HP left. I'm not dealing a lot of damage at the moment on his base. I do not have just played Forgotten Souls. Lasting Remains might take the next turn when I get it. Sure what will happen. Well, bon appetit. Well, I'm happy this one is only level 3 yet, but it only deals 2 damage. Not that scary. But if he cannot do anything, then he gets 4 damage, and then Grim Careers will finish the deal with Miss Cheese, for sure. So that's another win. And let's just continue. What, already on? This guy is grinding pretty quick. And minimum is 37. People are going pretty strong. Thanks, Mr. Cap. Machinist 5362. Also a swarm player. Curious to see what he has come up with. Now we'll start facing better and better decks, so I need to keep that in mind. Nice. That's awesome. Ooh, and also with these guys on the back. Getting some early mana advantage and deny him a little bit of front. So that's pretty convenient. Not too bad. If he was not putting it there, then I will definitely use Beast of Terror. Cycle these guys, hope for something cheap and good. So it is basically 10 mana. I think I will just do it. This way it will... Oh, it does not matter. Well, a little bit better. A little bit, most likely it would have been best to play it right here. So the next turn it will push forward into a better position. Psycho out Grim Couriers. Oh, this is annoying because it will just die. So in this case I will start playing Mischiefs as well. Play a bit more defensively these double bucks to ensure at least I'm one in front. I also have Beast of Terror, so I don't want to have too many battle conflicts. That way I can get maybe a bit more value out of these cards. And also a bit difficult if he has like a 2 movement and then his own Beast of Terror. He could easily destroy all of my double bucks. Everybody's playing those queens. So this is 9 base damage. Like none of the cards I can play are actually good. But it's a bit annoying. Let's play this one a bit more defensively. Might have been playing it behind double bucks. That's 6, so if nothing happens it would have spawn something. You might also be just focusing on dealing with this. It's also an undead, so I can trigger a Beast of Terror on the Queen of Hearts as well. Or if I trigger it on undead, Queen of Hearts also gets damaged. So pretty convenient. Can he block it? If he gets lucky, spawn here. Was he really hoping to get like super lucky? That would have been insane. So this is already game? Because I got... It's almost game. So what if I don't want to... Because I just don't want to play Lasting Remains yet. Because it will get to 11. And I might lose board control. But I don't want to cycle. And I really want to get my Forgotten Souls. Ah, well... let's protect my Forgotten Soul. Or my Lich Summoners. Not the biggest fan of this play. Might have been better to push more for his own front, getting Lasting Remains finisher. But might do. I have Mischiefs. So, for example, well, that's a greedy play. But it sucks for my for me. Yeah, not sure what I'm doing. This is very mana efficient. Don't really want to get the queen. Getting this card isn't exciting either. Playing these two is very weak as well. I think that's the option I have. Bit scared that I will lose front. Definitely a misplay. Especially the green prototypes, it just becomes super easy. 3 cards, 8 mana. You play with Swarm Undead. It has so many movements. Cycle this one out. Do we want to... Okay, we want to destroy everything. This way Vindicators gets 4 damage. That way it's getting close. Getting Grim Careers will be finishing right now. Yeah. Not the best place. I just cycled away the wrong cards. Just a bit too greedy. This guy just play Queen of Hearts for double bucks. That feels so awkward. I got another trigger. This guy. Yeah, it might be a bit difficult. If I play this, become 6 there. I can play a bit more of these cards. I just want to have a Grim Career. Or this. If I don't... Ah man, come on, Grim Career, come on. Just want you in my hand. What was my favorite Brawl? Not sure. I think the first Brawl was the most exciting because it was all new. So I like that one in my mind the most. I think the previous one with Ravens, I liked it, but then in the end it was just a bit too much on the Winter Pact side. Ouch. This is just happening. GG to him. Those guys in the base. Yeah, it might be a bit more difficult if you have a Winter Pact deck and deal with these kind of aggression. But you can still have the Broken Earth Drakes. And the Winter Freeze does still its trick, because all those units are in range. Joust Champions, Personal Servers, Jailbeards, Obsidian Butchers, Portland Deceivers, nice. Armed Schemers. I would really love to have this card on max level as well. So that's a pretty good book. And let's continue to the next one. Getting in the value. So basically the first one, it was with all the movement, right? Yeah, that was insane. Maybe a bit in the end I didn't like it much, because it was a very one-sided matchup. But the chaos it created was super awesome and fun to play with. What's up, Mr. Mikael 111? I got a awkward hand. Let's cycle out the big boys. I think this is the only play I can make. Nice in a bit of front. Yeah, I think as first player, if you can get the pressure on, it's super scary. Oh, you got no mana. End turn. End turn, Mr. Mikael. Everybody wants you to end the turn. Sub Slocum 9080. I've been playing Stormbound a bit before it went live. And I think the Stormbound was released globally on September 2017. So that's more than 2 years already. Nine mana versus 14 mana. Big way. Cannot get an awkward summon or last awkwards. Just the 9 front all the way, which is always good. So that's for a long time to build up my collection as well. Yep, yeah, it's playing a lot the last couple of years. And also when I started streaming and playing a lot of different decks, I also had to quicken up my collection. Do you have any ideas of the Algier legendary card? When I was still working at Paladin, I have seen the card, so I have some idea, but not. I don't know what the final card will be. I'm not gonna care about base damage. I think I just want this token, 10 strength token, with 1 movement. The Beast of Terror doesn't have a nice target as well. So let's find out what has happened. Nope, I've been I've stopped there, and now I'm looking for a different job. I have some context already for new employers, but like some of my concerns were my travel time. I was sitting in public transport for 3 hours a day, and that's just too much. I really hated it to travel so much, so many hours. Thanks, man. I will definitely hope to find something awesome. It's pretty good. If it spawns there, it will even be better. So many cards at the moment. Might even cycle back into my 10 strength token for 0 mana. Would have been loved to continue work at Paladin, but then I needed to move closer to work. And currently I don't want to move in the city. And also my girlfriend works the different direction, so then she would have the problem having to travel a long time to her work. And also after a couple of years it's good to start at a new place, learning new things and keeping it fresh. Oh, that's a pretty good play, but not that good because I get another token. I want to keep. Let's just cycle away. We get our Grim Careers anytime soon. For now, let's play Mischiefs as well, chipping it down. Can also use Vindicators. Like Grim Careers and these are 12. That will make 3 as well, so that one would have been lethal. Yeah, it is exciting. I don't have to be afraid. I think that isn't a a healthy how do you call it? Isn't just healthy. I'm gonna use this. Ah, come on, I really want my token. If I play Shady Ghoul, then becomes 1, it's 6, and then it deals also 6 damage, 7 base damage. And this spawns right here, so it's at least a bit defensively. I will definitely kill him next turn. Any of the cards I don't get, like Grim Couriers. Yeah, this guy is yeah, maybe Forgotten Souls. Level 5 destroys this one. It would have been a bit scary. Curious. Oh well, oh yeah. It's an additional one. Well, almost. And there's my big friend. Yeah, I got the token back. And where do you work, Mr. Slocum? Anything related to games? Thanks. Was a bit tense at the end, where he might have had some ways to win. Let's continue with the matchups. Alright. I had like the worst hand in the universe. Oh, what are you doing then? I just gotta concede. Easy victory. That's just crazy. No, I don't gonna be sad about an easy win like that. Retro Gamer 6, welcome to be my opponent. Whoa, that's something different. That's very interesting, right? I expect to no. Some kind of 7. But this might be very good in combination. I think I will play these guys just for the body. Is it never scary to work with adolescent criminals and drug addicts? Like, I have no clue how that works. Like, the only material I see is like TV shows, but I don't think those are anything like the real world. Oh, that makes sense. Especially if you can actually help them and like improve their life significantly. I expect. I think with the shows it's just they want to have all the sensation and drama. Spawn here. Oh, that's fine. Just don't want to attack these guys, so my Beast of Terror can make some break everything down. Yeah, I expected. Must be very to those people, their life stories must be so different than what we are used to, I expect. Let's just be mana efficient now. I don't want him to have any board. If he clears this up and I got lasting remains, can deal a lot of damage and then just wait for mischiefs and vindicators to finish it off. Yeah, so it's a bit more people do their actions because that's just how it is or something. Because if you have no money, then it is easy to go get into crime to steal money. Especially if you don't have parents who could have paid for your education. These things like that or something, or... Just deal with this. I'll always play these. I will just cycle out. I think I will just cycle out this one. Ooh, this one is also very fun. It's also value-wise pretty good. You get these 4 damage in most likely. Just hoping to get on the left side, obviously. Alright, yeah, it makes sense. Ooh, that's annoying. Because of the melee. It's a good card. Buff these guys up. Cannot win yet. Barely enough. This before when attacking an Undragon. So I will just do it like this. Not sure. Could have probably made it better. Bit awkward. Yeah, what's up, Stephen Parrish? Welcome. Hope you enjoy the Brawl. I'm currently playing an almost all Undead deck. For now I only cycled out Devastators. Because I just couldn't find a way to make use of that card. This guy really likes his Dread Fonts. But this will be game. There must be a nice solution to win this. We'll just do it like this. Give him the handshake. Vindicators will do the rest. He was already 4 and then some of the strength remains. Okay, why should I run Herald Him in a deck where I have so many 2 and 3 movers? Might be good. to get the final push in. But your opponent can also easily clear your board. And Herald's Hymn isn't that much value, mana wise. So I try to keep it to a minimum. Especially if my opponents become stronger, have better decks. It just becomes maybe a bit more awkward for me to keep base or control and have value on the board. Helps more, I guess. And I also have to cycle Vindicators, Lasting Remains, Forgotten Souls. So those cards are something I need to keep in mind. That I don't want those cards all in my hand at the same time. And also at the opening of my hand, I really want to have 1 or 2 playable cards. For example, now I have like Gifted Recruit, Mischiefs, and Summon Militia, which are good to play. Forgotten Souls isn't that exciting. Might be fun with Lich Summoners, but it's very situational. So for now I think I will just go for Mischiefs again. This is Franker. So what's up? What I do in my daily life. I work at Paladin Studios, like the game company who also created Stormbound. And currently in negotiations because I quitted the game because of my travel time. Alright, this is annoying, but this is also very good for me. Because I can just use Piece of Terror. Get a lot of damage done. With Summon Militia I have some good front. So next turn hopefully I can clear his front as well, but I doubt it. And well, as a job at Paladin Studios I was quality assurance. So that was my main task. And besides that I was giving feedback on game design, level design and PO stuff, which is so annoying. So much power. Yeah, not the best one. The Elder of this is the Petrified Fossils. And it's a 4 mana card, or 5, no, it's a 5 mana cost card for Swarm, an Undead Elder. Which commands all weaker units forward if it survives or gets damage. Oh, come on, this is so annoying. This is not good at all. Where are all the good movement cards? Like I'm really missing out here at the moment. Additional 5 damage is not good. And 12 damage next. I'm not sure why this guy emotes the whole time. Should just shut up. If I have an opportunity to do any better options, then I would most likely have done it. Would you quit the game, Kim in the North? Want to experiment with new games? I think Lich Summoners might be very good in a deck with Pen Heralds. because you can buff everything up. Maybe also with Dark Harvest. I think as first player you have a really big advantage if you have the right cards, because you can easily push forward. And it's very difficult, as you can already see, to counter everything your opponent does. Even with the Beast of Terror play I had, which was very strong, still wasn't enough. Your opponent just moves by all the cards. Yeah, I will definitely use Lich Summoners in a Pen Herald's deck. I think that might work. Just play a lot of tokens, double box, and all the cheap ones. Maybe Dark Harvest. And something else as a finisher. Time 2217. I think he's from the future. I have to play this Lich Summoners right here. So that's very annoying. Really would like to have better starting hands. Or Restless Goats level 5 myself. But I just don't want to spend Fusion Stones on Restless Goats. It's not an exciting card. Yeah, this is by far the most mana efficient. There's also 9, then it's 1 mana short. And I want to have Grim Careers out of my hand anyway. I think it's fine to not go directly into his base. So if he has like Lich Summoners, he cannot use it on it. So the chances he can't combo off my Grim Careers is higher or lower for him. But he doesn't care. He is a badass. We'll play separate because these are all weak units. You don't want to have any Vindicators action going on, dealing 6 damage. Most likely he has all his cards level 5 or Vindicators level 4. So he's chipping away pretty hardcore. I think this is way too slow, but 10 strength Vindicators looks interesting. Might definitely be a good finisher. And it's a lot of value, combined with my Summon Militia as well. Not easily to destroy this host card. Yo, what's up Fabio, boy? Welcome, hope you enjoy. If you have any questions about Brawl, just let me know. 150 Fusion Stones. You're just hoarding it forever. Yeah, you should be careful about hoarding everything forever. Well, this one needs to die. This one clears it nice. Also dealing 6 damage. Actually it spawns upwards. It's better than forward right here. Might can go for the kill. Or he can win already. Seriously. You're gonna use, but it's still 2 damage off. This is 7, it's 10. So I'm off as one off as well. Or so close. Man, I'm gone. There's nothing I can do, right? It's even 10 mana, so I'm super screwed. Otherwise I might get super lucky, but I do not. Oh man, I really hate getting second. I'm just too greedy. Should never have played Harvester of Souls. Maybe this card is just too expensive. Give him the handshake because he's won. Yeah, if you just upgrade cards to level 4 neutrals. Just most of the times it could be nice to just invest it in a card with a nice ability. We think like, oh, it's just gonna be fun playing with this card. That might be something just worded. Can we have a card that's nice and sweet? Can also just go green prototypes. Get more early stuff in. Because if you go second, you need to defend. And then green prototypes is pretty good. Like for example, Lich Summoners has a ability. What I really liked was upgrading Harvester of Souls. Because Harvester of Souls is just such a weird ability that it was, in my opinion, worth upgrading. Come on. Such a boring start. This guy is really emoting. Feels a bit like BMing. How much he spams everything. Yeah, some people just want to be mean people. Just have to ignore those. Just ignore these kind of people. They will get what they deserve eventually. If karma is real, then so what do we have? I think I will just put the aggression on. It's super hard. Let's try to run him off. Right. Dealt with that one. Soak it a bit up. Still have Beast of Terror to deal with all these scum. This is 10 strength. The new movie. No, haven't watched it yet. It's very interesting. Let's BM him back. Because that's what we do. Against mean people. Such a weird guy. Spamming so many emotes. Sure, if he is just trying to tilt his opponent. Like, there are a lot of stakes. If you lose also a lot of coins. So I expect that people don't want to lose, and then if you can get a small advantage like spamming emotes. Well, some people get really triggered by it, so it might work. But how was the movie? I heard a lot of controversial stuff about it. A lot of people who didn't like it because it was too hardcore or something. But then other people were like, oh, it's very good to have a different kind of movie about Joker from DC. So what we got? We got shit. I'm really starting as first player with these horrible hands. I have like Summon Militia, Double Bucks, Green Prototype, Gifted Recruits. Just want to have Double Bucks or Summon Militia in your opening hand. That's just the best opening. And all those opponents have the super answer to everything. Alright, this might be stupid because it can still spawn forward. At least I'm lucky. Me is lucky. Come on, Mr. Beans. Don't spill the beans. And now I just want to have one card. One card to card them all. End turn. Press it. Press it like you mean it. Alright, these people just like wasting other people's time. Gonna use this one. Oh, sweet. Super happy with Summon Militia. It's almost as good as Green Prototypes here. So next turn I will definitely be playing Beast of Terror. Get rid of some of the satires. A lot of people are still running Dreadfons. And quite interesting because it's very slow. It has 14 strength for 5 mana, which is pretty good. But it is also pretty slow. But it keeps you our front, I assume. Yo, sup Herbie? Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy the Brawl stream, where all Undead become a little bit stronger. Interesting decision to play Anubis. Like Ubas isn't really strong. A bit awkward with this guy here. Hopefully we'll just focus on attacking, and then next turn I have Mischiefs and Forgotten Souls to put these bad boys in action. What is this guy doing? Doesn't he know that people are playing? This guy is like level 5 everything, so he knows how the game works. I expect he has invested a lot in it. Oh well, it's fine. It's an easy win. Gonna just wonder why people just think so. Only attacking. Like if he put the Queen of Hearts on his baseline, would also been pretty good. Right, one more win, and then we got the Mythic book. That's a nice milestone to reach. And I also really like that I get 10 coins for every win now. I'm doing all the quests. Have you already been playing some Brawl yourself? And Kim, why did you delete it Stormbound? Just curious. What do we have here? Let's get an opponent. Do some butt kicking. That's still allowed to say. Two rounds? Ah, that's not so much. Do you think you're gonna go for the... Do you think you go for the Mythic book yourself? Just getting all the cards as a free-to-play player is too much of grind. Yeah, you see that often in free-to-play games. Especially when you start entering the late game. The speed of collecting stuff and upgrading stuff just becomes slower. And tries to force its players to invest in it. Or not force, but encourage. Tomato, tomato. Against Chinesec of Chinese Q. I think it's Chinese Q. Also Swarm player, 18 base health. And Herbie 2-3 years ago, I think. Did you play Brawl 2-3 years ago? How is that even possible? I think I will just do it like this. Be mana efficient. It also becomes awkward for him to use green prototypes on any of these. And if I got my green prototypes, I can use it here. And I now have double box and Shady Ghoul. Or the option to go for Grim Careers, but this is 8. This is 6, so it's 14 against 9. So definitely not gonna choose the weaker option. The question was how many games of Brawl did you play? And then you answer 2 rounds. And then your second answer was 2-3 years ago. So that was confusing. Oh boy. Come on, what am I doing? Ugh. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Oh man, I really hate this. If I just have a brain fart. Such a stupid play. You wanted to put it in front of Shady Ghoul and then I just put it on a different tile. Well, if you're ever gonna lose, you're gonna lose on your own accord. Boing, boing, boing. Jumping spears. Yeah, I'm so dead. I can just cry a little bit. I will just go all in. I don't care. There's just one option now, and that's this. Getting everything in. If he has heralds him, he has heralds him. Like I lost control here when I wasted the strength on the board. And this is going in for 12, so Grim Careers might do the trick. I don't have Lasting Remains anymore. Can also cycle Lich Summoners for maybe 3 mana cost card. Well, this is a game. You should definitely play it right here. He doesn't lose front anyway. So that's a misplay on his side. With noise. Got the Mythic. What do we get? Previous Brawl I got 3 legendaries. So Antis Vengeance, Gold Grubbers. Still not liking this card. Harvester of Souls, Reign of Froggies, Kindred's Grace, and Cordia. Cordia is fun. Don't think it's strong, but it's fun to play with. So if I can get it on a higher level, it becomes more fun. Because you don't lose that hard against your opponents. Because it's just a bit more value. Anornor. Hello. Thumbs up. Alright, I got some epic hands. Alright. Then no green prototypes. At least it denies in front. This is an awesome spot as well. And I got Mischiefs, green prototypes for the next turn. Or Forgotten Souls, double books. Most likely we'll cycle this one out. Too bad I don't have one front more. Just destroy that one as well, since he's the attacking opponent. I will try to keep him down a little bit. Get some nice Lich Summoners. Ooh, this is a very good turn. Let's walk in sideways as gangsters. And let's use this one. Can still use Vindicators. Turn 6. I don't want to have a lot of chip damage. See, there he is. Bad boy. It is very annoying because I cannot destroy it. That's very problematic. Just push forward, try to deal some damage, getting that in. Also, if he does something and one remains, I can use Lasting Remains to finish him off. For example, if he uses Mischiefs. Well, this is just annoying and mean. Shouldn't be that mean. But that's not enough. Oh, it actually is. Because then Beast of Terror will do the rest. I'm chipping him down as well. I will use Beast of Terror last. Because this one has a nice ability. If it, for whatever reason, attacks again, it's gonna be pretty good. Thanks, Locum. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Cheers. Oh, he also has some Mischiefs. Well, if this one gets in. I think this is game. Or not yet. So if I use this one right here, this is 3 movement, and we'll get buffed. Noise. Yeah, that's scary. You're being prototypes on your own baseline. Alright. I think this will be the last match that I will be playing. Already streaming for 2 hours. So I think that's fine already. And everybody has been seeing some of the stuff of the Brawl. I will be playing some things when I travel or sit or after I've sported, and try out some new decks. So if those are good, then I will show them on as music videos on stream. Thanks guys for watching, hope you enjoyed. And if you really like it, then please give a like, a comment on the videos. You can also follow me and subscribe to my Twitch or my YouTube channels. And hope to see you next time. Cheers!